Good morning, happy Sunday. So I've been wanting to get on YouTube for a little while now, and I thought, do you know what? Like, I'm just gonna go for it. And I thought I'd just vlog one of my longer runs and just a few bits around that. In terms of like content, I'm not really sure what I want to post. I know I just want to post some kind of fitness stuff, lifestyle stuff, maybe a few kind of vlogs. So yeah, not looking to kind of get anything back. It's more just scratching an itch that I currently have. I run my own online coaching business, so I create a lot of content for that for social media. With this, it's more of just a more of a hobby I'm trying to get into. I enjoy making the content. So as every successful YouTuber says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Is there anything else in there? Maybe share it. I don't know. Might not want to. So what are we going to be talking about in this video? Well, I'm basically prepping for a half marathon. This is the weekend after next. So Sunday, the 23rd of, I think it is, the 23rd of November. It's the first time I've done one. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been running for years and years. It's the first time I've done a half marathon. I've done distances just shy of that before on my own, but I thought a good challenge would be to book this in. Now, I booked it in at the start of the year, kind of forgot about it across the summer, and now here I am, prepping to get ready for it. I know I'll be absolutely fine, unless I fall over in a ditch or something on the day. But I thought I'd just give you a bit of an insight into the journey towards that. So for me, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I run my own business, I'm pretty busy. And I'll be honest, my training looks quite different to how it did a few years back. Back then I was a little bit more focused on physique. Done photo shoots, your classic kind of cut and bulk cycles a lot of the time. And don't be wrong, like I still kind of do that to an extent where I'll focus on building a bit of muscle and having performance phases and things like that. But for me, really, I just want to feel fit and strong in a lot of different aspects in life. So I guess I've taken what some would term as a bit of a hybrid approach. I like to call it a tribrid because parenting is 100% its own sport as well. So we've got the lifting element, we've got the running, and we've got the parenting. And a little bit of CrossFit sprinkled in as well for a bit of community stuff, which I really enjoy. So yeah, I guess I'm a little bit all over the place with training, but I've never enjoyed training more than I have at the moment, the last 4 or 5 months. I'm sure in another video, I'll take you through what I'm doing training wise and maybe just go through like a typical week of what that might look like and how I spread that out. If you're interested, of course, probably don't care. Now, what I've got here, I haven't actually had my coffee yet. So we've got my little flat white in the Yeti. We've got 3 crumpets with a shed load of honey as well. I'm gonna plow through these. I've got a little bit of just catching up work stuff to do ahead of the week because it's a busy one. And then we'll get ready for the run. I've got a few bits to show you with the hydration and kind of fueling the run when I'm actually out there. So we'll go through that, get the running vest on, do a quick warm up, and then we'll go and head out. All right, all the gear, no idea, clearly. So what I've got here, of course, we've got the running vest. To be honest, like even if I'm doing shorter runs, I'm one of those wankers that will still wear one. Purely because I don't want my phone in my pocket, like slapping against my leg, because I've already got something else slapping against my leg. That was terrible. That was, you dirty boy. So yeah, we've got this. This is just literally one I got from Amazon, like, I don't know, a year or so ago. I don't know what brand, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to attempt to do that. But yeah, it's really good. Like I keep my water bladder in there. For anyone that's like interested in these, I think for me, like the maximum distance I would go without having any gels or a drink or anything would probably be like 12 to 15k. But by the end of it, I'd be gasping. So I think it's worth taking it. Like it adds a little bit of extra weight, but I haven't actually filled this up the whole way, but we've got around about a litre in here. So it's not a ton of extra weight added in the grand scheme of things. But I'll take that with me. We'll thread it through here in a sec, which confused the hell out of me at first because there's so many different little holes and loops on here that I didn't know existed. So we'll get that going. But I find it just works quite well. And all I've got in there is just some squash. Almost had some pepper in there, but I tend to put a bit of pink Himalayan sea salt in there. But the pepper and the sea salt, the containers they look very similar, and I've made that mistake before when I put salt into something. Just got a few gels, so I just got just like a multi-pack off Amazon with these high five ones. So I've got a couple of caffeine ones just to keep me going, and then just a normal one as well. So I tend to stagger these out quite a lot. So I'll probably have one of the caffeine ones around 5 or 6k in, one of these ones, just a normal one, probably around 10 to 12k, and then the caffeine one again, just for like the last push. For today's run, I'm going to go for, it's an 18k. So I've had a look on Strava, as I usually do, and it's quite easy to find routes locally if you pay for the, I think it's like £10 a month, $9.99 or something for like the upgraded version. And you can find routes really easily, and sometimes it's quite cool to see what's actually on your doorstep. So because for me, there's been quite a few routes that I've done that I haven't really known have existed, or I just wouldn't have gone that way. So it's quite nice if you're up for exploring a little bit more. So found my route on there. It's very similar to the long one that I do anyway, just with a little bit of an extension, because previously it's been 16k. It's just been slowly building up as the weeks have gone by to get up to the half marathon there. Plan with the run is 12k, just at a very easy pace, so keeping my heart rate kind of zone 3. I'd say zone 2, but I'm very rarely in that. It's more zone 3 for me, like low zone 3 if I'm going to go easy. And then I'm going to do the last 6 kilometers at a bit of a faster pace. Probably aiming for like my 10k PB pace, just to almost like simulate on the day. When it gets to the last part, I've still got quite a lot left in the tank. I can just put the burners on and go for it. Because I don't really know what time I'm going to get, but I want to make a decent crack at it for future reference. So we'll get this all threaded through, which I'll be honest, I remember the first time I was doing this with the bladder, and I had to actually like cut this down because it was just really long and it was just flapping around way too much. So you can't have that on a run, can you? Because it's just not good for business or for the run. So we'll connect all this up. It's nice and simple, to be fair. And then we'll get going on the run. Tell the missus that I'm going out for a couple of hours. Yeah, just gonna go for a quick run. See you later. You're back 6 hours later. But yeah, no one said that running is quick. It takes a while. But before that, we're gonna go and take this thing out. She's been snoozing, haven't you? You've had a nice lay-in whilst we've all been up early.
Hey.
Daddy, a quick cuddle.
Oh, I've seen your drink now.
In a bit.
What's in it?
Ribena.
Oh dear. Very cute Ribena.
Alright, so today's weapons of choice. We've got the Mizuno Neo Vistas. I got these back in like February, March time. I'll tell you what, for a running trainer that doesn't cost the earth, they're absolutely brilliant. I honestly cannot fault them one bit. They're very spongy, they're very comfortable for longer runs. I've actually bought a pair of New Balance since then, and don't get me wrong, they're brilliant, I really like them, but I've actually ended up going back to these for my longer runs and using my New Balance for my kind of tempo runs and shorter runs, just because these honestly, I think they were about 130 quid at the time I got them, maybe even cheaper now, but honestly I can't fault them one bit. So we're gonna get these on and get into the warm up and get going. Okay, so we're about just under 2 kilometres in, and to be honest, might sack it off. How are you joking? Tell you what though, running this time of year it's amazing. Like, it's so fresh. It's a bit on the chilly side today, but once you get warmed up, it feels amazing. So if you're going to be getting into running, I'd say start through the winter. I don't know about you, but the summer for running, it's not for me. I'll still run, but just a little bit less. Don't know, I've never done too well in the heat, so quite like this time of year. It's definitely my favourite. I think a lot of people might find it a bit depressing, just where it's a bit darker a lot of the time, it's colder. But I think as I've got older, I'm only 32, got a bit of wisdom, I like to think. I think you've just got to be in tune with the seasons with stuff like this.
like make the most of it. Like look at this view. Like tell me that's not absolutely amazing on a crisp autumn's morning. But yeah, the goal really is just to keep this sort of pace. It's about 6:10, then we'll get to those last 6 kilometres and we'll turn the burners on hopefully. Alright, so we're about 6 kilometres in. Just gonna pop one of these caffeine gels. Now I've tried a few different gels. I'll be honest, this high five one is probably the nicest one I've had. It's very light. Some of the other ones I've had almost felt a little bit jelly like, and they just haven't sat too well with me, let's say. But not to the extent that I'm having to like dive into a bush or anything. Still, I think we've had a few close calls. So I'll have this, crack on. Got about, again, about just under 6k until we got the turbo burners on. Right, so we have found a pub. I'm going to quickly nip in there, split the G, and then we'll be back at it. Right, it's about to enter national speed. It's only right that we pick the pace up. But honestly, what a morning. I think we got very lucky. I didn't even check the weather before I came out either. It could have been pissing down, and I probably was still enjoyed myself getting out, getting some fresh air, but look at that. That is glorious. It's very, very open on this bit. When I done this loop 2 weeks ago, it was so windy. Like, the headwind was insane. It was literally like battling a tornado or something. It's a bit extreme of a comparison. It was still hard because you've got about 1.5 kilometres of this. So today it's really, really still, so it's actually very pleasant. Okay, so we're about 9k in. I'm just going to pop the just the normal gel, just so I've got some decent fuel in my tank really for the faster paces. We'll have that. We'll probably have a caffeine one once we finish this segment around 12k, and then we'll get into that faster 6k. I was meant to build up to this from last weekend, but I literally spent Saturday ill in bed all day. Yeah, not ideal, but it just means that I've got to push a little bit harder today, just because the half marathon is so soon. And I don't really want to get too far behind the runs. Okay, so just approaching that 12k, and we're just going to smash the last one of these caffeine gels, and then we'll get going. Alright, so we're about 1.5 kilometres into the efforts, and just trying to keep between kind of like a 4:55 and 5:10 pace. But I'm going to shut this bit down of a run and catch up with you after, because I've only got 10% battery left on this camera. It seems to have drained pretty quick, and I forgot to bring my battery back. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we are done. I look a little bit sweaty. But no, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, the last part was it was definitely tough, but it was manageable. I think just knowing that you're doing a loop to kind of lead you roughly back home is not too bad. Like, I tend to stop maybe 1 kilometre before home, so map it out that way. I can just kind of cool down and go back, not absolutely dying. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'll put the Strava stuff on the screen, because I'm an absolute tech whiz. I'm really not. All self-taught. 5:55 average pace across the board. Paid the Strava tax by going 0.8 kilometres over. Took an hour and 46. I have no idea what time I'll be aiming for the half marathon. I know under 2 hours is a good time. Whether I'll get back or not, I don't know. Just with it being my first one. I always say that, but then whenever I've done a few kind of 10k event runs, I done one in the summer with my wife Charlie. I just went for it. I was like, I'm going to take it easy and have a bit more of a chilled one, and I just sent it. And ended up setting an all-time PB for the 10k. So we'll just have to see what happens on the day, how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm gonna walk home, gonna refuel. Actually, I'm gonna have a shower first, refuel, and then I'll be taking over parenting duties so Charlie can go and get her workout done. And I think we're gonna head out, just because it's such a nice day, to Sheringham, which is just along the coast. There's a crumble place called Crumble Crib, I believe, that I've had recommended by a client. So thank you, Joe, for that. And then make a little roast dinner. Just have a bit more of a kind of chilled afternoon at home after that as well. It is refuel time, and I couldn't be more excited to eat this. It's probably like the 1 or 2 days of the week where I can have a bit more time to make breakfast. So we've gone with some scrambled egg, which looks insane. I am the scrambled egg king, by the way. Bit of bacon, avocado on toast, and a bit of this cranberry hot sauce, which you can only get this time of year in Aldi. It's unreal. So I bought 3 bottles of it. So I had it last year, and it was insane. So I'm going to get this down the hatch because Brody is being, I don't know how you would describe it, a bit of a tyrant. So I'm going to take over. Right, Charlie, where are we off to? I mean, I've already said in the vlog if I've put that before. So
Crumble crib?
Crumble Crib. Yeah. What do they do?
Pies.
Pies. I heard it's cheesecake.
No, where actually is it on the front? It's
I don't know. I've not actually been to Sheringham, so it popped with a couple of cherries today.
yeah, which is good because we do need to explore a little bit further, considering it's only 3 years since we've lived around here, and
Yeah,
literally
no.
just go to like the same beach every time. So
Yeah, but it is nice though, isn't it? Right, we are here. It's actually such a nice day. There's people swimming, so I'm going to go jump in.
what?
What's a gyro?
Dry road.
Oh, a gyro.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a gyros, or a gyros, like a Greek kebab.
I wouldn't
sorry.
say no. No, I want to get.
A dry road. You'll
Yeah,
be
no, I'm not going to get
put on
the
that
actual
Facebook
brand.
group.
No,
if
I'm
you,
not going to
you
get
do.
the actual brand. I know which
We can
one
go
I
this
want.
way. Well, they call them dry road wankers, isn't it? Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
You're going to end up all over that
No,
Facebook
because
page.
I'm not going to get. They're really expensive.
You're going to get a fake one.
Place for people and boats.
We have arrived. There we go.
Yeah. So.
Right, these literally look insane.
All I've tried is the custard so
Yeah, it was
far,
good.
and it is so good.
Right, let's have a look. Wow, look at that. We got Biscoff crumble there, apple and cinnamon, the OG crumble, and a brulee custard. Oh, it's like actual
Yeah,
hard
she
on
had a
top.
blowtorch.
Blowtorch. Wow. What's it like?
Oh, it's firm.
Is it good?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I don't know if I want to catch this on camera.
Yeah, go on. We can always cut it.
Oh my god.
Is it right nice?
Why'd you have to ruin it?
Right nice. Right, let's give it a crack.
Ooh.
That's mental. There's so much in there.
I don't know what all of this stuff is written on there. Loud fireworks. Oh,
I don't
maybe
know.
they had a show here.
Oh, that's unreal.
Good?
Yeah.
What's the
Biscoff's
Biscoff
made
like?
as well.
Yeah.
You have to try a bit in a minute.
They're so
It's
deep
insane.
as well, aren't they?
So deep.
God's sake. What do you think, Brady Bear? Oh.
That's literally insane.
How's your banana?
You can try a bit. It's going to blow your little head off, that is. I would give you one, but I don't want you to get diabetes, mate. That is literally insane. I feel like they've got the crumble to kind of topping and apple filling ratio absolutely spot on. That is insane. So I'm gonna finish up and enjoy it. I feel like I'm probably going to just eat a vegetable after this, though.
Or even like you done
We are back home. That was, honestly, it was unreal, the crumble place. So yeah, both really enjoyed that and would recommend. I say this like I've got a big following on YouTube, and this is the first video I've done, and I currently have zero subscribers. But if you're ever around sharing them, check it out. It's really, really good. People there were super friendly as well. But yeah, plan now, just gonna have a very chilled afternoon. So I'm probably not gonna really film too much more of today. I'm gonna just do a roast dinner. So I'm gonna get the chicken in the oven now. We're gonna head to the forest for a little bit just before it starts to get dark, just so Brody can have a tear around to tire him out and take Pico for a walk. So yeah, all fun. The steps today, absolutely mental. On about 24,000. I'm sure it'll be closer to 30 by the end of the day.
We're going this way, though. Good job.
Whoa! Don't stack it, mate. It's gonna stack it. Oi! Hello.
Yeah?
Come on. Where are they?
Where's the buffaloes? Where's Doggy?
Oi! Oh, mate. Uh-oh. You okay?
Hands.
Clean hands. Dust them off, mate. You'll be alright.
Pico's getting jealous. Good girl. Well done, darling. Well done.
Oh, here we go. We have absolutely caned it with this one. Homemade Yorkshire puddings as well. I feel like the mine have gone really flat. I feel like yours.
Give me the best ones.
I feel like yours look pretty good, to be fair.
This is Brody's on the side.
Brody's on the side. How is it, mate? You enjoying it?
I
think that's a success, isn't it?
Just yet, because he'll probably just want to eat that.
Right. Right, we're going to put a bit of gravy on this. We've got a trifecta of mustards, so we've got pretty much English mustard, but we've got some whole grain. So you've got the English and Dijon. Can't forget about my dog. She gets very, very excited about this. Whoa! Oh, Jesus, girl, I was going to pick you up. She literally eats this in about 30 seconds. There we go. She looks forward to it every Sunday. She'll know when I'm cooking a roast because she'll just, when the chicken's cooking, she'll just sit here and whine at the oven. She knows what's coming. Oh, bloody hell, here comes trouble. Oh, bloody hell. What are we doing, mate? We're going to go for a walk in a minute. The last walk of the day to net me about 100,000,000 steps today. It's been a very active one, isn't it? But it's been very fun. A very wholesome day, in fact, which is nice. Bit of fitness, bit of family, bit of food. Can't really argue with that.